boy. You know what time it is. It's the TLV Sports Talk Show. We got that's right, that head coach from Linwood High School in New Jersey. I'm talking about head coach Randy R.J. Conley. And this is the basketball journey. Randy J. Conley, the basketball journey. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked in. We're right here live. And it is the TLV Sports Talk Show. We talk sports. We talk life. Let's get it. Yeah, boy. You know what time it is. Everybody here. Everybody's here. Everybody's online. Everybody's up here. We got Coach R.J. Conley here. What's going on, Coach?
How you doing, Randy B? Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And we got a couple of your players. The fantastic two from Lindenwood High School. But before we start our journey with you, Coach, because we know is you where you are right now is not where you've always been. You had a humble beginnings, and you're going to go further because it is what it is in life. And when you do what you're supposed to be doing, and you do it right, you do it in a spirit of excellence, and you do it in a spirit of love, you got to increase your territory. Your territory will be increased. If you want something, you got to do something. And I always say, as we say in the Nike basketball camp, at least I say it to all the groups, AI. And I say, what's AI, fellas? And some kids say, Allen Iverson. Somebody say artificial intelligence. No. It's always improving. AI, you always improving. So talk to us a little bit about who this gentleman's here, right here, with the nice cornbread Earl and me, Dr. Trey. Talk to us about your players right there that we see on the screen from Lindenwood.
Yeah, so we have our senior Trey Lampley, who is a great addition to the makeup of our team. He's been with us since his sophomore year. He's been playing 3 years varsity basketball. Rebounds out the gym. He was our Dennis Rodman. He's also a great football player as well. Great leadership skills. It was just amazing, just coaching Trey. And then next to Trey, we have Ben Flan, who was our freshman, who saw a little varsity time this year. Really has an alpha male mentality. Really has a high ceiling and a lot of potential, and he's going to help us out in the future.
So let's talk to the senior first. What's going on, Dr. Trey? How you feeling today?
I'm good, blessed. Had the opportunity to talk to you.
Good and blessed. Tell us, what was your experience like under the leadership of Coach Randy?
At first, it was something to get used to, but it definitely was a learning experience. It's definitely something I learned a lot from, not just from basketball, just being a man in general,
So, what was rough about it at first?
The constructive criticism he used to give us. It was just like, it's I don't know how to explain. It's just like in the moment, he would be telling something that's helping us, and we'll just take it the wrong way when really at the end of the day he's trying to help us, and we get used to that. That's how he gave us his.
Well, I can understand that. Yeah. I mean, we weren't always old heads. I'm a triple OG, and Coach Randy he's not a double OG, but he's an OG. So you being an up and coming OG one day. So when did the light bulb come on? When did you realize that he was just trying to help you, and he wasn't really cracking on you?
Our junior year when we went on a 20-9 run and went to the States in the championship. So
when you went to the States and you saw the results of what he was doing.
Group one, South Jersey, Group 1.
Yeah. So that's it. Winning is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Winning is fun, bro. Let me tell you. Losing, nobody likes to lose. I don't know about you, but I don't like to lose. But you have to lose in order to know how to win. That's a must. And correction is good. If you think it's rough now, wait till you go to the next level. You're going to find Coach Randy was like, oh, man, it's totally different. It's totally different at the next level. Tell him, Coach Rand. Isn't that right?
Yes. You're never right at the next level. You don't have a voice at the next level. You're brought in to play a position, to play a role on the team, and that's it.
Exactly.
You get 4 years, you get in, you get out. If you're blessed and you're grateful enough to play at the next level, then you do it. But at the most part, you're trying to help a coach win. You're trying to help a program win. So it's very, very difficult, and it's something you have to be built for. And that's what I try to give these guys, that tough love early. So because my senior year, I played for Timber Creek for Coach Rich Bolts, and he was very, very hard on me. And he used to always tell me, you're going to be one of the guys that goes to college, and you're not going to quit. You're going to see 3 or 4 or 5 freshmen quit because the coach is hard on them. And that's one thing that I could take in college, is the coach yelling and screaming, because Coach Rich, he was hard on me.
Exactly. And if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Bottom line. As simple as that. Because you got to look at it like this. It's a business. Okay? And so you come to work. You come to work. So, and the payoff is you get a good education. And then if you go overseas, or if you make it to the highest level, the NBA, which is just about everybody's dream, you're in a business. It's the National Basketball. What's the last word to that? Somebody tell me. What's the NBA stand for? What's NBA? What's the last part of the A? Association. That means it's a corporation. That means it's a business. So you come to your job and do your job, whatever your job is. And, whatever your supervisor tell you, who is the head coach, and then you got general managers and so forth and so on. But, it's all about getting better. And so somebody has to help you get better, not to make you bitter. Hey, talk to us, Big Ben over there. What's going on with you, babe?
Nothing much, Coach. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you welcome. Listen, I'm having fun, man. Having real fun out here. But listen, talk to us about what was it like being under the leadership of Coach Randy?
I mean, like, it's hard, but it's not hard, but I'm used to it. I'm used to being coach. Like, I'm coachable. No, I'm coachable.
Oh, you heard what he said about you, Trey?
No, Trey.
He said coachable.
I know what coach. Coach is trying to get me better. I just already know, because I know what stuff I got to work on. I know he's really tough on me all the time. So, yeah.
Well, talk to us about what you got to work. What's your position?
Guard.
No, wait a minute. You're a guard. Are you a 2 guard, point guard, or you're a 2-way guard? Or, what kind of guard are you?
I would say point guard. Yeah, point guard.
Point guard. How tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot, and you're still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So what are some of the things that Coach Randy inspires you to really improve on?
My ball handling, sharpen it up a little bit, and my left hand.
Your ball handling?
Yeah.
Are you left hand or right hand?
Right hand.
So that means we're gonna push you to the left because you don't like to use your left hand.
Yeah. Yes.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
So you got to get on that. You got to get on that wall. got to get, hey, coach, you got to give him 2 balls, one little one and one big one. And start
Absolutely.
bouncing them. we know how to do the player development. I'm sure Coach Randy has so many player developments up in his master book there. And by the time you're a sophomore, junior, you're going to be even better because, you know, if you can't handle the ball, you can't go nowhere. We're going to stop you across half court before you come across half court. So that's a wonderful thing. Well, let's get back to, you know, we've gotten with all the players. It's a wonderful thing. But let's talk about Coach Randy, the basketball journey. I want to see something here right quick. Like, what is this right here, Coach?
Uh-oh.
What is that right there?
So this was me coaching at 5-star basketball camp. In the summer times, I use my time to coach at 5-star hoop group, and this is actually a chance that I got to coach kids from overseas. We had kids from China, we had kids from Sweden, we had kids from Australia, all over. It was a great experience. I was able to coach with college coaches to where I was able to build connections and network, and I was able to learn. And that's when I really saw basketball is really worldwide. And it's the same game. It's just taught differently by different people and different personalities. It's funny you showed that picture because at that camp, I was asked to leave America and coach in China.
Really?
Yes. And that was my last year at Timber Creek, and I didn't want to leave Timber Creek because we were headed for a Group 3 championship. And I invested a lot of time in those guys, and I felt like if I left them, I wouldn't have been a man of my word at the time. So I was able to stay, and we didn't get the championship. We lost to Winslow in the semifinals, but that was a great year. We were 21-7, and I was able to grow under the leadership of Coach Rich Bopes.
Wonderful. That's a good thing, man. It's all about the start in the journey that you're pursuing. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but in the summertime, you have player development. You have a league that you run, and it's outdoors. Is that correct?
Yes. I used to work for the Kroc Center in Camden, and what I would do is we basically ran summer leagues for the kids at Camden to get better and just to come out and play basketball.
Wow. And I know the parents really appreciate that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And it gives everybody an opportunity to be active during the summer.
Yes.
Trey or Ben, did either one of you go to those camps that Coach Randy was functioning?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Trey was in football camp, and Ben, I believe he was in the 6th grade then.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So Trey, your thing is football more so than basketball. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So that's a good thing to have multiple sports, because I know a lot of football players. Matter of fact, an old school Pittsburgh Steeler Hall of Famer, he's scheduled to come on later on in the month. And Franco Harris, I don't know if y'all probably never heard of him, but he's a Hall of Famer, and he's from Mount Holly. And a lot of people don't know this, but he played basketball in high school. And so he played multiple sports. He also played baseball. So it's good to be a multi-sport individual. That shows your athleticism, you know, where you're an athlete and you have an understanding of all types of sporting games. So that's really cool. And I imagine you're going to be, you're going to be a receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, at 6'3", yeah, why not? Got it right on the head. Well, talk to us about this right here, Coach. What's that mean to all of you on the screen? How about you, Trey? What's that mean to you? Lindenwold basketball.
Family.
Family. Wow. Family. You heard what he said? Family. So you've established that as a family. Your as far as basketball, or just a school that you go to in general? What is that?
This, uh, more so basketball. Yeah.
More so basketball. Okay. How about you, Ben? What
Same.
does?
Same. We all brothers, man. You know, all
Yeah,
of us are brothers.
yeah. Coach Randy know what I call that. I call it rec ball. Rec ball. REC. It's an acronym. Rhythm, energy, and chemistry. You can't have no family if you don't have no chemistry. So that's what it takes to make a team. Together we all achieve more. So talk to us a little bit about Lindenwold, your experience at Lindenwold, Coach Randy.
So, I was born and raised in Lindenwold. Actually, well, I was born in Glassboro, and that's where I was a football player. And then when I moved to Lindenwold, I went to the Overbrook Junior High at the time, and they were just talking about Lindenwold High School being built, and it was just a it was a what if we could win the championship? What if we could do this? What if we could do that? And I was one of the first freshman class to ever go into Lindenwold High School in '01. So I played for Lindenwold from '01 to '04. And then my senior year, we had moved to Sicklerville. And that's where I met Coach Rich and Coach Saunders. And I've always played basketball. And I learned a lot being at Lindenwold, just how to be a go-getter. But Timber Creek was where I have actually established an IQ, a basketball IQ. And Coach Rich, he just developed me in so many ways. IQ, he was one of the ones in my corner to tell me that I was going to graduate, I was going to play college basketball, and he was just very positive. But it wasn't an easy experience for me over at Timber Creek just because I was playing basketball at Lindenwold, and then I basically was under a whole new system where I had to play defense. I had to run, I had to condition, and it was very hard for me. And sometimes I laugh at myself because the same tough love Coach Rich gave me, I give these guys, and that's what I wanted to do. Is I just wanted to bring back what I learned outside of Lindenwold to the Lindenwold community, so these kids can have better opportunities than I had. Because that's what it's all about. When I got the job, I told my AD and I told the principal, I'm not the guy. I'm not going to be able to get you a million wins, but I can help create opportunities for these guys. And that's all we work on, is just making them better every single day. And we get better in the summertime. We utilize the summertime a lot, and we do a lot of skill development work. And unfortunately, because of COVID, we weren't able to get in the gym this summer. But I was proud at how these guys still persevered. They did not make excuses, and they found a way to fight and compete.
Wow, they found a way and they persevered regardless of the circumstances, because we've all gone through a lot of things since this pandemic has occurred. But what's your plan for the summer, Trey? As far as working out?
Working out, conditioning my body, getting ready for college, working. You know, I gotta have some bread going to college too. You know, it's not given to you, so pretty much just getting ready and set my mind straight for, because I got life ahead of me now. So it's pretty much.
Yeah, it's and see, we've had experiences which you're about to incur, but it's still your journey. You know what I mean? And nobody's gonna hold you by the hand. You know, so you got to get out there and do what's best for your journey, and stick to your goals. And certainly it does take money, and it takes perseverance, and a lot of times there's going to be interferences in life. You know what I mean? So, but you can't let that stop you. You always going to get an interference. You're always going to get somebody to foul you. You know what I mean? You always going to get somebody to try to hold you back, or circumstances hold you back, but you got to persevere. So strength and conditioning, that's so important, because you're strong, but you're going to be competing against people who are stronger than you. And so you got to come up to that standard. What school are you going to go to?
I don't know yet.
You haven't decided yet?
No, not yet.
You took your SATs though, right?
No, we didn't take them yet.
You haven't taken them yet?
No.
Okay. You'll make that happen though, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Ben, what you gonna be doing this summer? We're gonna see you on the court. And we're gonna see you
Sure,
at Riverwoods
sure,
Community
sure.
Center or something. You gonna come
Sure,
over
sure.
and make an appearance.
Yeah, of
Either
course,
one
no.
of y'all, come on over and talk to the group and tell them how hard it is and what it's like.
No, I'm just working this summer, putting in work, getting ready for the next season, getting prepared.
Let me ask you something, Ben. Each of us have somebody that we looked up to. When I grew up in New York City, I looked up against this cat named Blink. They call him Blinky. I don't know why. Maybe because he blinked his eyes all the time, but maybe because he was so quick, and in the blink of an eye, he was. Now you see him, now you don't. I don't know why they call him Blinky, but his name was James Barlow, and he could really go. He was nice. He was somebody that I looked up to. I said, you know what? I want to play like him. That no look pass, and just how he had everything in his head, who was doing what on the court and who wasn't doing things. He was a general on the court. Let me ask you this: Who is a player that you look up to?
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Yeah, okay. Kyrie Irving has a great handle.
Sure.
You get the message? So that's a good thing. Well, hey, listen, hey, Coach, let me ask you something right quick. Like, I see we got something here going on here. What are you telling these, what are you saying to these cats that right in this picture here?
I'm probably preaching energy, effort, enthusiasm, and going hard. That's one of the things that I do preach every single chance I get. The three things you can't control. You can't control the ball going into the basket. You can't control turning the ball over sometimes. Sometimes things happen just like in life. But you can control your energy. You can't control your effort, and you can't control your enthusiasm.
Wow. See, y'all have a coach that knows the game. He knows what he's talking about, because that's so true. It's knowing what to do, when to do it, and not always doing the same thing all the time. You got to have more than one speed. You can't just go. You got to know when, especially during the course of the game. You got to know the rhythm of the game and understand what's going on rhythmically. Like Coach, you'll agree with this. Some teams, they can't play slow. They got to play fast.
Yes.
Some teams can't play fast. They got to slow it down, move the ball around, go east to west, move it around. Good teams, to me, they know how to play both speeds, fast, because in the last 2 minutes of each quarter or last 2 minutes of the game, when the game is close, you got to slow the ball down and execute. Is that right, Coach?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And so that takes knowledge of understanding the dynamics of the flow of the game and the energy, and even I remember hearing, this is an old true story. I was up in Sovereign Bank Arena in Trenton one year. This is when Wag was in school. Yeah, Dwan Wag, right? And he was playing against the boy from St. Raymond's, Hodge, right?
Mm-hmm. Julius Hodge.
Huh?
Julius Hodge.
Julius. Yeah, he was playing against Hodge. And so, I was sitting right there. I had a great seat because I was working for the government at the time. So, I got VIP treatment. But I couldn't hear what Wag was saying. He was walking around Hodge. He was circling around him. He was walking around him. But he was talking, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. So I knew one of the referees. I said, Troy, after the game, I said, what was Wag saying to Julius Hodge? You know what he was saying? Wait till the fourth quarter. Wait till the fourth quarter. Wait till the fourth quarter.
I could definitely hear that and believe that.
Can you hear that? Yo, fourth quarter came. Yo, he put it on him. You hear me? So he knew what time it was. He knew how to manage his time and how to manage his energy, because his dad, Milt, was a great NBA player. And not only a great NBA player, but a great player from Camden High. And a lot of people have emulated his game by shooting long distance. Donnie Pope, I can go on and on and on. They shoot that 25-plus shot, and with consistency. Right. But it's knowing the rhythm and the energy of the game. And certainly, Wag, I thought that was hilarious. He said, what? He said, wait till the fourth quarter. So what you got to do is you got to know how you conserve your energy and when to really turn it up. So Coach, talk to us about the plans for Lindenwood High. For what was it like this year? I mean, how did we make out?
So this year, it was rough, very rough. Not only for the team, but for it was rough for the kids as well as the adults. We weren't able to see each other. Last time I was able to coach these guys and have them in the gym was last February,
Wow.
and that was when we lost to Pennsgrove in the Group One championship. So there was no skill development from February all the way to January. And then we our first practice was January 11th. We had to fit 3 programs, freshman, JV, and varsity, in one gym for 3 hours. So we just worked with what we had. In the beginning, we had some discipline issues and things like that, but we were able to fix those. And I was just proud of how our seniors led us this year. They led us. They put us on their back, and a lot of the credit goes to them.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I love it. Perseverance. Dr.
Yes.
Trey grabbing all those boards. Hey, Dr. Trey, you the chairman of the boards? He the chairman of the boards. Don't get it twisted. Hey, you've been listening to and you're watching the TLV Sports Talk Show. We talk sports, we talk life, we make you visible. Right here with Coach Randy Conley, RJ, from Lindenwood High School, New Jersey. And he got 2 of his players. One is leaving. He's a senior. And the other one's a freshman, Dr. Ben over there. And he's going to be with Coach Randy for a few more years. And he says he's coachable. So that means it's going to get harder on you. Oh, you coachable, huh? Well, let's see how much coachable you can take, because it's going to get harder. And, of course, Dr. Trey is going to move on, and he's playing that football game. And we wish him well in his next level and the things he's done in high school here at Lindenwood. Don't get it twisted. Lindenwood, that's right, family. They said it's family. Lindenwood High School. That's right, in New Jersey. And we look forward to seeing some great things in the future from, we're going to hear about you. You, Ben, and you, Trey, because we know you're going to do well because you had a good foundation with Dr. himself. I'm talking about the coach, R.J. Conley, Dr. Randy Conley. And I tell you, he works with us. We work together at Nike basketball camp. And he's I was some days I didn't know what to do. He came over and helped me out because he got that experience. I'll be honest with you, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it then. You know what I mean? And
we help each other.
Yeah, man, we work together. Hey, FOE. Somebody talk to me what FOE means. Don't get shy. What about you, Trey? How about you, Ben? What's FOE? That's just foe? You think it means foe?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too.
1, 2, 3, foe. 1, 2, 3, foe. No, it means family over everything, brother. Family over everything. Don't get it twisted. You went to Lindenwood High School, and you're gonna remember that for the rest of your life, and you're gonna pass it on. And you had this great man right here, Doctor. That's why I call him Doctor, because I called Joe Green Dr. Green. And because you're always giving out prescriptions. You know what I mean? You're always giving out prescriptions. So Dr. Conley, Coach Conley, we really appreciate you. We appreciate you fellas for coming on the air. It's been a TLV Sports Talk Show. We talk sports, we talk life. And this is head coach R.J. Conley, the basketball journey. And we know that there's more years to come. And the best is yet to come from Lindenwood High School under the leadership, the varsity under the leadership of Coach R.J. Conley, Randy Conley. So in the meantime, in between time, we thank you for coming on the air. Everybody knows the deal. You know the deal. So tell them what it is, Coach Randy.
Put it in the book.
Put it in the book. You know why? because we off like a dirty shirt.